Shalom, shalom. Shalom, shalom. All right, kick it off. Give our honor, praise, and glory to the Heavenly Father. In the name of the Son, Yahweh, Hashem, Yahushua, Yahweh, Why Yahweh, Yahushua, for the Holy Spirit, to be able to come back with another lesson. And to sit down, man, as a sitting, hopefully something that can be edifying, exhorting, admonishing, improving, instructing, correcting, teaching, defending, and preaching the gospel of Jesus, and all around prophesying. And double honors to the apostles and the elders of the great millstone of Israel, Yahshua. Double honors to all the elect elders out here that are slaves to be saved, as well as the entire conglomerate of those slaves to be saved, which, from the destruction that's currently coming upon this earth, is bold, increasing, rapidly, and at a, as they say, basically unprecedented proportions, man. Um, and it's chiefly coming to America. It's all the wicked and happiness hereof, according to the Bible. And those being slaves to be saved also being according to the Bible being other than the elect and 1/3 of the Israelites who today, as well as the rest of the Israelites, are being known by bywords according to the Bible, such as Black, African American, Negro, Hispanic, Latino, West Indian, Central Indian, Native American Indian, so-called Black people, Israelites, and Afro people, so-called African people, many of these people that have repented and are now teaching the true doctrine of the Bible. The way of Yahweh Bashim Shah, Yahweh in the name of Yahweh Shah, and are living a life according to this doctrine of truth and spiritual, and the men, women, and children, also these people that have turned back, repent to their true heritage, which is the true doctrine of the Bible, as well. The way of Yahweh Bashim Shah. All right, so to these people, to them, to you, Shalom. All right, so yeah, man, we'll be back with another volume of playing the end from the beginning, and we're gonna go straight into it. Um, let's get the argument.
This one dating list says it published the 16th of May this year. Title reads, any country has to defend itself.
Yeah.
These are quotes from Israeli, the Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu defends Gaza airstrikes and says U.S. knows damn well it would do the same if attacked.
It would what?
It would do the same if attacked.
So why do so-called Blacks, Latinos, and Native American Indians think that America can't be destroyed? You tell the so-called Black man that America's going to be destroyed, and you one of his own. Yeah, he don't think that. He laughs at that, and then looks at his girl and keeps walking. Me and the brother was having a conversation. And I'm saying, well, it gotta be what in your mind could make you think, what stabilizes the belief, the faith that you have as far as America lasting forever and never being destroyed? Like, what is it? Is it lack of? It gotta be lack of history. It gotta be you don't understand how to. You really don't have to understand how this place is conceived. You know what I'm saying? Like for one of America's everything that America's done started with that. You don't know the Bible, obviously. Everything that happened here, how this place was built. You see, and how this place is actually viewed. People hate America. People know America got enemies. Here's a case. The man Benjamin, so-called Benjamin Netanyahu, a fake Jew, he said the U.S. they would find themselves in the same conflicts, in the same possibilities of being destroyed. So I don't understand what is it? Like, do you brothers know, like, what is it that can really make? Like, you ask, if you really, because this question ain't never really been posed, like, you tell them it's going to be destroyed, but the question's never really been posed, so I want to start doing more, like, why do you think? Not Edomites, because Edomites about know this. The regular so-called Edomites. But, and if they don't, they can get to it, receive it quicker than an Israelite. Well, what is it in Jake's mind, bro, that really makes them think? Because me telling you America's gonna be destroyed and you laughing at it is basically you saying you don't believe it. And then you're looking at your girl and walking off. What is it? What's in your mind to make you think, bro, your water bottle don't even last forever? You see what I'm saying? Nothing. The money you pay on your rent don't even last forever. What in your mind to make you think these people think America gonna last forever? Your parents, so-called relatives, immediate ones. You see what I'm saying? What is it? Are we off our rocker? I don't get it, bro. You got it, bro.
And sometimes they read Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu defending his attacks on the Gaza Strip to an American audience.
To an American audience. Why does America need to be worrying about war going on somewhere else? But primarily, the focal point being what? War going on. Why? It's 2021. This came out May 16th. That's what? That came out today. You know what I'm saying? The next day. Because somebody, we first scripture. Isaiah 44:26, man. Yo, bro, America gonna be destroyed, bro. Snickle at his wife. You see what I'm saying? Brothers know, bro. Whipping. Bro, get it. You got it, bro.
Right.
Now I'm talking about the war.
Right.
Maybe we're gonna wrap this up.
So, yeah. So it reads, I think he quoted, I think any country has to defend itself and do whatever it takes to restore order and the security of our people.
To an American audience. They need to be worried about their security. He told who? CBS. Face the nation. You got it, bro.
So he said the United States.
The who?
The United States will do the same if attacked.
If attacked. What the? Go ahead, bro.
He said, he quoted, what would you do if it happened to Washington and New York?
Somebody give me Isaiah 47 chapter.
Says, you know damn well what you do. Netanyahu said.
He said what?
You know damn well what you do.
They said, let's be frank. Let's cut some crap. Verse 7. Go ahead, bro.
Isaiah 47.
No, it's like let the brother. Yeah.
It says, let it not Yahweh or meanwhile deny his actions were about staying in power, about staying in power, sorry, about staying in power.
That's it, man. And then what did it say? You're gonna get all those.
It says that's preposterous, he said, calling it hogwash. The international community is stepping in as the 7-day conflict between Israel and Palestine continues with no end in sight.
Man. See that? Can somebody get first Peter 4:7? Let's kick it off with that. And then we will go into the yeah. That's it. Might be some pictures. Matter of fact, we can get the video. Yeah. Matter of fact, let's come back to this. We'll come back to it. All right.
It's on 1 Peter chapter 4, verse 7.
Mm-hmm.
But the end of all things is at hand.
There it is, man. Which is what we're doing. We're declaring the end to you. What's the end? The end of all things is at hand, man. Go ahead.
Be ye therefore sober and watching and prayer.
See that? Some reason Jake don't believe that though. They don't believe that for some reason. You see what I'm saying? Can somebody get Ezekiel 12 real quick? The so-called black people, Native American, Indian people, so-called Latino people, they don't believe on average America could go down, man. You know? Yeah, Ezekiel 12 and I don't even want this one first. Let me see. Somebody hold this one. Ezekiel 12 and actually started at 21. And then let's get this one. Read it up one time.
I found this 1 Peter chapter 4, verse 7. It says, but the end of all things is at hand. Be ye therefore sober and watch unto prayer.
Yeah, give me, that's what I want. Give me Ezekiel 12 and 27. Yep.
Ezekiel 12, verse 27.
Uh-huh.
Son of man, behold, they of the house of Israel say, the vision that he seeth for these days to come.
See? They really don't believe the end. Really, basically saying the end don't exist. Because it's basically it's like when take like, which is cool to some extent. We're like, well, we here today. You see what I'm saying? So basically, you saying what? That don't exist. Because we here. You see what I'm saying? That's what these elder Jakes think, these Jakes that have been living 40 years, working 20 years at a plantation. You see what I'm saying? I think they got a little bit they can fall back on. You know? Go ahead, one more time on that, bro. You got it? Yeah. Matter of fact, we'll come back to that. We're going to get others. Go ahead and bring that back.
Ezekiel 12 and 27. Son of man, behold, they of the house of Israel say, vision that he seeth is for many days to come. And he prophesied of the times that are far off.
Yep. That's it. That's how they look at you. You tell them America's gonna get destroyed. They're like, they say it ain't gonna happen. That's basically saying, hey, we here. I've been here. They've been saying we in the end days forever. Well, you ain't read the rest of the scriptures. The suddenness of the Lord. You ain't read the rest of it, man. You know? Go ahead and bring them other ones up. What's next? What else? What we know? What else we got? Yep, 77. Yep. You get it.
Isaiah 47:7. And now says, I shall be a lady forever.
See? And the reason why they think that, because Americans say that. See that? That's what they think. They think because an old, soggy man named Joe Biden get in front of a telecaster, you know what I'm saying? That's literally what they call it, a telecaster. They speaking of a false vision, man. They telling you they casting witchcraft from your mind. Allow you television. You know what I'm saying? But it ain't even television, it's television. You know, television, tell lies, you know, about the vision. You know? One more time on that, bro.
Isaiah 47:7. And now says, I shall be a lady forever.
Give me Proverbs 14:15. Yep. And that's what they got Jake thinking, man. Go ahead, bro.
So that thou didst not let these things to thy heart.
Yep.
Neither didst remember the latter end of it.
See, the latter what of it?
The latter end of it.
That what? You're gonna actually be destroyed. Destruction is actually written. They're like, well, baby, it say it, but you know what I'm saying? YOLO. You know what I'm saying? Something like that. Exactly. See? Go ahead, bro. Bring that up. Yep.
Proverbs chapter 14, verse 15. The simple believe in every word.
See? That's it, man. That's it. Give me what's that? I think that's 2 Thessalonians 2. We'll say, which now worketh the spirit which worketh in the children of disobedience. You know? That's basically what happened to Jake, man. No, it ain't it. It's the other one. It's yep, that's it. Yep. God, you started
This is Ephesians 2:1. You have been quickened. You were dead in trespasses and sins.
yeah, we're quickened. We're alive. Wow, we got the breath. You know what I'm saying? We got the word. Come on.
Wherein in time past you walked according to the course of this world.
And then it's quick, like your Howard shot. Like all of the work sudden. You see what I'm saying? That's how we know we truly got the work, because we quick to everything. We call BS as soon as we see it. We got the spirit. Come on. We quicken. That ain't the point though. Come on.
According to the prince of power of air.
Yep, we used to walk, we used to go off. We used to be in that spirit. Thinking it could, you know, that make it last forever spirit. Jake literally got a song called Make It Last Forever. But he ain't talking about the kingdom. He talking about on this side. You know what I'm saying? And it's literally, and then who put that song out? The so-called white man. On the what? The telecast. You know?
On the air.
On the air. Line about the vision. Make it last forever. Forever. You know what I'm saying? You can't make it up. You can't make this stuff up, bro. You can think of many more things that is implanted in our people's mind. Esau pushed that. I don't know. It's so many.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't know what I'm talking about. It's so much though, you know. But I'm sure, you know, you out there that knows the brother, you know, speaking of. It's too much proof, man. Our people have what? This place is not going to be embedded in them due to what the so-called white man has told them on the telecast. You see what I'm saying? The whole time his colleagues is telling a different perspective on the matter. To you, it said to the American audience. People across the world telling you, man. You think it's just us, because we hear and we can see it. We ain't gotta just this country do tell us all forever. They are and nobody else. They do tell us that they unbeatable. All they look galactic movies, or how they try to paint themselves as being all dominated, basically like they almighty or something. But we don't gotta succumb to that. The simple believers everywhere. Because that's, you know why, and we're not gonna succumb to that because we got the spirit of Yahweh Shai. He has quickened us, and because that's not truly the case, and you got at least two witnesses telling you of this man's own colleagues. This place is a colleague of this place, telling you if attacked. American audience talking to you about Israel doing what they need to do for the security of their people. Why the American audience need to worry about that if they never ever? That's not even a possibility. You speak of a time of America destroyed. Are you? It's preposterous, like he said, man. You got it, bro. One more time.
Ephesians 2:1. And you have to be quick.
That's in his truth. Everybody that's watching this lesson right now, in on this right now. Go ahead.
We were dead in trespasses and sins.
Yep, we used to be off in that spirit. Come on.
Or in time past, we walked according to the course of this world.
Which is what? The world of Esau, so-called white man, where he lies. You see what I'm saying? And the course of this world is everybody walking like their dwelling place is going to continue forever. But in the next breath, they're hypocritical because it's YOLO pushed you. You see what I'm saying? Mace got a song. If you had 24 hours to live, just think. You know what I'm saying? What would you do? Why are they considering stuff like that? Because the reality of the matter is, don't nothing last forever, man. You see what I'm saying? Go ahead, bro.
According to the prince of the power of the air,
Mm-hmm.
the spirit that now worketh for the children of disobedience.
That's what's going on with Jake, man. That's what's going on. They believe the so-called white man saying that he's going to be a lady forever. You see what I'm saying? Which we know he in that spirit because the Lord says a man's not supposed to wear that which pertains unto a woman. Wear their beards. See that? So they literally in the spirit of the place that the Lord is talking about, which he labels as a woman, a whore. Give you an example. Somebody that wants to be sovereign, somebody that wants to actually declare an order over you, for you, who's of these people, who's of the people whose world it is right now, which is the so-called white man, Esau, Edom. Who I'm talking about? Caitlyn Jenner. You see what I'm saying? Thou says that I shall be a lady forever. They literally in that spirit, man. That's why they don't want no big hair on their face, nothing. They all like weirdos, man. They showing you on Little Nicky, dude, boobies on his head, you know what I'm saying? Thou says in thy heart, I shall be a lady forever. It ain't the land actually saying that. It's Esau saying that. See that? That's the reality of it. Caitlyn Jenner wants to run for governor. Caitlyn Jenner wants to govern you, man. That's crazy, man. All right, let's jump back to what we hold. That was just a sound one real quick. What we got? That's one. What else we got?
Proverbs 14.
Bring that Isaiah 44 and 7 back up. It's like Isaiah 47 and 7.
Yeah, 47 and 7.
Mm-hmm.
Now it says, I shall be a lady forever.
See? Is the land over here saying that? Who are you talking about? Yes, I want America, but who run America? It's the man. Esau, he off, bro. He said, I'm gonna be a lady forever. They said the damn Statue of Liberty really a man. But it's a woman. See?
Woman justice.
See what I'm saying?
You can't see that now. What movie that Esau made without Edomite brand guts?
They want to put they want to put all our so-called celebrities of our people in dresses that are men. That's Esau, man. He said, "That what you thought one time, bro? Go on, Sean."
Isaiah 47 verse 7. Now it says, I shall be a lady forever.
Isn't that a freak, bro? Go ahead, man.
So that thou didst not lay these things to thy heart.
What? Go ahead.
You just remember the latter end of it.
Oh my goodness. What's the latter end of it? This place is gonna be destroyed, man. This place is everything. Matter of fact, give me Ecclesiastes 3:1. Real elementary stuff. Go ahead.
Ecclesiastes 3:1. To everything there is a season.
Ooh, no, just to Israel.
To everything there is a season and a time. To every purpose under the heaven.
Man, Jake don't know that though. You got something you want to say on that, bro?
I mean, it's just, like you said, it's elementary stuff, man. It's simple gravity. You know, what goes up must come down. You know, they believe that. If I can add, I watched a documentary, it's on Netflix. It's called Seaspiracy. And Esau was talking about how the oceans are going to be empty by the year 2048. So, yeah, who knows if we even have that much time. It's talking about 2048.
What year they say?
2048.
He off. They said 2025. You know what I'm saying? They declaring their end to be what they said was it? Is it 2050? By 2050? They say it won't even be no more Edomites. Themselves saying that. So that's that's spot on. That's really if they we 24, we not even 30 years from that mark. We're not even 30 years from that mark. So the end is near to you. 10 years go like nothing. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? We met a Jake yesterday, he was 50. So that's basically making it to his age. You see what I'm saying? That's easy. That's easy work. Easier said than done, but to survive. They said they gonna be gone by 2050, man. That's what they saying, man. They said the ocean gonna be no more. Say no end is near, man. Go ahead, bro.
I just want to ask the brother how I see that too. It show you how heavy they divided against each other. You know what I'm saying? Because Edomite basically telling the other Edomites like,
You mean song?
Classes in the last 2.
yeah.
You at least don't care about you, you know what other people are.
Right, brother up, you got it, bro.
Psalm 64:8. So they should make their own tongue to fall upon themselves.
They gonna tell them themselves, man.
All that see them shall flee away.
Give me Luke 12:2 real quick. I believe that is. Come to life. Is it? Yeah, that's it. Luke 12:2. Or yeah, my bad. It's not.
Luke 12:2. There is nothing covered that should not be revealed. Neither is that should not be known.
See that? So it's coming out, man. Your man is the train's going down, man. That's why they protected so many LGBT rights. Because they nigga down says in night heart, I will be a lady forever. They really present themselves as a man, but really they don't. Where your beard at, Joe Biden? Why you passing so many train laws, bro? You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be all their ass, man. Give me Job 28 and 11. Oh, sure. You can't make that up. Is the Lord talking about America, the land, saying it's gonna be it's the land talk? You see what I'm saying? Kendrick Lamar know that. He said if these walls can talk. You see what I'm saying? If lands don't talk. So who is it talking about, man? See what I'm saying? Cut. That's a cut. Go ahead, bro. Talking about his ass. saying I'm gonna be a lady forever. But you a man. All of it ain't talking about Esau. Without Esau, there's no Esau. So to say Esau is to say Esau. You know? To be a Judite woman is to be Judah. You see what I'm saying? You're just in female form. You know? To be a Issacharite woman is to be Issachar. You know? You're just in female form. Etc. Anything else you know? You got it, bro.
This is Job chapter 20, verse 11. He bindeth the floods from overflowing.
And that's going to a brotherly degree. I mean, speaking about the waters. What really keeps stuff from that's been created from not ending? The Lord. You know what I'm saying? So what keep the waters in place? Why don't they come all? How much? You know how much water is sitting there? When you go to Cali, you go to Venice Beach. You know that's the ocean, right? That's the ocean, right, bro? That's the ocean. You know how much water that is? How is all that water just sitting there? Why don't they flood the city? One more time, bro.
This is Job chapter 28, verse 11.
Can it not happen? Come on.
He bindeth the floods from overflowing.
Who?
He,
See that? Go ahead, bro.
anything that is hid, bringeth he forth to light.
And that's what we're going into, man. Somebody get what's that, Obadiah 1:3? Go ahead.
Obadiah chapter 1, verse 3. The pride of thine heart hath deceived thee.
Jump to where it say, on how the hidden things searched out. Six.
Obadiah chapter 1, verse 6. How are the things of Esau
That's it.
searched out?
See? That's it, man. You need second Ezra 6 and 9. What's a hidden thing concerning Esau? Well, could somebody hold their apocrypha up? You see what I'm saying? There it is. That's a hidden thing of Esau. And what's that hidden thing of Esau? Whoever got it. Go ahead, bro.
This is on 2nd Ezra chapter 6, verse 9.
Can somebody get the word for the meaning for apocrypha? Go ahead.
It says, for Esau is the end of the world.
Esau is the what?
He's the end of the world.
Where does it say that at in the incomplete Bible? In the 66 books, known as the Old Testament and the New Testament. Where does it say that at? They talk about the end of all things, but they don't say to who. You see what I'm saying? Because we know we got the word ion, eon, cosmos, world, but whose world? Only world we get is Israel. That world is said not to end. So something got to be real quick. Give me Sirach 43. What's that? 25. One thing establishes the good of another. And somebody also get Isaiah 45 and 17. So real quick before we jump the gun, one more time on that, bro. Then we're gonna bring the pocket up. And we get that first scripture, which is not Isaiah 45 and 17. Go ahead.
This is 2nd Ezra. God, this is 2nd Ezra chapter 6.
You got it.
God, 2nd Ezra chapter 6, verse 9.
You build a bridge. Like we call it a lot, but you pretty much you already know where you're going. You know what I'm saying? Come on.
For Esau is the end of the world. Jacob is the beginning of it and all of it.
So we read about there not being the end. I mean, there being the end, but it don't really say who, because when you read Isaiah, the 45th chapter, somebody go ahead and bring it up, because this by the Spirit. Go ahead. Yep. Isaiah 45 and 17. Not the apocrypha.
Isaiah 45, verse 17. It says, but Israel shall be saved, the Lord Yahweh Shah, with an everlasting salvation. He shall not be ashamed or confounded, world without end.
What without end?
World without end.
See, so world is being acknowledged. End, no end does exist. You see what I'm saying? But obviously that would have to give credence to an end as well. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's a balance. Something doesn't end, something will have to end. Read the Isaiah, Sirach. One thing establishes the good of another. What that? Yeah.
This is Sirach chapter 42, verse 25.
Uh,
One thing establishes the good or another.
good of another. You know what I'm saying? So, one thing. So what? If Israel is a world that doesn't end, that sets up an end. Why? Because it tells us in Proverbs, we just quoted, the 11th chapter, the first verse, a false abomination, a false balance is an abomination to the Lord. You know, you gotta have life, you gotta have death, you gotta have end, you have to have no end. You have to have a world that is, you have to have a world that doesn't end. Where is the world? So if we just read about a world in the 66 books that said to not end, what do you read about the world that does, that says to end? You don't read about it. It say the end of this world. It doesn't detailedly say who world it is. You see what I'm saying? You want to know why? Because the so-called white man Esau, right, which the Bible talks about, the incomplete Bible, says how God hates him. You see what I'm saying? And it also says he has hidden things. And what's a hidden thing that's being kept from you people's mind? To the point where, you know, you so-called Black, Latino, Native American Indian has been put through hell here, to where one of your own would say, you know, America's going to end, right? And you laugh at that as if it doesn't. What has put you? How has that been hid from you? What is that? You see what I'm saying? What is that? That's you not knowing about that world. That part being hid from you. So we're gonna undig it. We're gonna pull it out. We're gonna show you. Go ahead, bro. And you can't. It's so spiritual. You can't make this up, man. He said, "Oh, how the hidden things that Esau are set up, sought out." Through what? That apocrypha, man. What does it say, bro? 2 Ezra 6:9. And then we can get the word apocrypha, because we pretty much, got everything.
2 Ezra chapter 6, verse 9. For Esau is the end of the world.
Boom. One thing establishes the good of another. That's the part you're missing. We tell you who Esau is, but you can't go in your regular Bible and read about his end. It just say the world gonna end. This is how the end of the world gonna be. But who world is it? You see what I'm saying? Who world is it? You want to know, and it's his world. What you want to know why you don't know that? Like I said, to the point where you could be told America's gonna end, but you don't believe it, because it's been put in this book called the Apocrypha, man. It's been taken out, which was originally in the Bible when it first was published, man. When King James first authorized the Bible, the Apocrypha was in there. What does the Apocrypha mean? The word Apocrypha?
It says, this is the etymology of Apocrypha. It says, a Greek version, hidden.
That's simple. Bring out Obadiah 1:6 one more time.
Obadiah 1 verse 6. How are the things Esau searched out?
How? The Apocrypha. See that? By opening the Apocrypha. And in it, it tells you he has an end. The brother just read Ecclesiastes 3:1. To everything there's an end. There's an end to everything. It's paraphrasing, man. You see what I'm saying? Why don't you know that? Because it's in a book called the Apocrypha. What's that red book you read? Where all is it's the hidden things of Esau. And primarily his world ended, man. A world said to be a world that's actually labeled and said to end. And it's called the world of Esau. You see what I'm saying? And then it actually goes on to say and further prove what Isaiah 45:17 said, which is Israel is a world without end. What was Israel's name before it was Israel? Jacob. What does it say? You can read that passage one more time, brother. 2 Ezra 6:9.
It's 2 Ezra chapter 6, verse 9.
And brother Jackson.
For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning. And Jacob is the beginning of Israel.
That's the world of Israel. And that world is written, it's said to not end. But Esau's world is said to end, man. How is it going to end? How is it going to end? Well, the Lord going to show you when it's going to end. Brothers hold, what brothers hold? Beautiful. Anything else?
That's
Go ahead, bro. Give me
This is Job 14:5.
Matthew 24.
I'm sorry, 4. Job 14:4. It says, "Who can bring a clean thing out of an unclean thing? Not one." That goes into Esau's wickedness, you know. It's gonna keep going. It's just that rust, you know. Keep going. It says, "Seeing his days are determined, the number of his months are with thee.
Good.
Thou hast appointed his bounds that he cannot pass."
So the Lord, he has an appointed time. And it's not, and he said that thou hast what?
It says, "Thou hast appointed his bounds that he cannot pass."
No, he can go forever.
That he cannot pass.
End. See that? That's an end. It's that simple. If you can't pass it, he's clearly telling you you don't have infinity. The makers of the infinity cards, you don't have immortality promised to you. You have a time appointed to you. You see what I'm saying? So that's the end. You did not remember the latter end of it. Now, if we just sought out the hidden things of Esau by opening the Apocrypha, and the Apocrypha simply means hidden. You see that? And just so happened when you open it, you talk about how Esau's world is at the end. That's the world. And then when you read about Esau, he's a child that was said to come out red all over. You see what I'm saying? To be wicked, to hate his brother. It just makes too much sense. So you know, okay, that's a so-called white man. But if you ain't never read the Apocrypha, you can beg the difference. That his world, he's the world that's going to end. America's the current world of the so-called white man going down on a source scale, because obviously America is the source of pretty much the world as a whole. Like you have the Olympics everywhere. You see what I'm saying? The World Olympics. You see what I'm saying? So who would that belong to? Esau. So you open up Apocrypha, you see he has an end. Now, with us knowing that, also give me what's that? 2nd Ezra 9, and I believe 5, and give me Matthew the 24th chapter. Right? Yeah, give me 9 and 5. You go ahead and bring that up, man. The 2nd Ezra 9 and 5.
Yeah. The 2nd Ezra chapter 9, verse 5.
Yeah.
For like as all that is made in the world,
No, it's not.
for all,
It's
as all that is made in the world hath a beginning.
in the what?
In the world.
See that?
hath
All that is made in the world. Everything regarding this world, man. Go ahead.
hath a beginning and an end.
Did Sears stay open forever? Did Kmart stay open forever? You can keep going. That's the spirit. I was just gonna say it. Like, we done on time, brother.
God, this is 2nd Ezra chapter
See, brother got that quick spirit. You see? Go ahead.
chapter 9, verse 5. It
You
says,
have be quick. Come on.
for like is all,
How many?
for like is all that is made in the world,
Weren't those companies created? Weren't those companies that were made? Come on.
God, for like as all that is made in the world hath a beginning and an end.
Man, at a time when it was created, and you got a appointed time, like the brother just read, that it's going to end. And if it already ended, that was the appointed time for it. See that? Now, the whole overall spectrum of the world ending is what? The ending of America, man. That has an appointed time. You know? While Esau getting on TV, then they're going to say, the brother put in the temple, the brother said, but Biden got Twitter fingers. This man said, you can get the vaccine or you can wear a mask forever. Blasphemy. How? How can we wear the mask forever? Yeah, man. He really think like, how? Your world said the end. That's a damn lie. See, he put that on the Telecaster, man. You know? Too short. There you go. You know what that is?
You know, for the short time.
That's it. That's it, bro.
He getting frustrated because he's like, fuck, I only have this much time left.
That's that boiling pot. They're going to that, you know what I'm saying, raft, the pot, man. With a kettle, steaming. So that nigga tripping, they trip again. You losing your cool, Esau. You know what I'm saying? That foot for the slide, bro. All right, go ahead and bring it up, man. We got Matthew 24 and we got something else. Yeah, no, we already read that. Yeah, that's it.
We got it here.
Yeah,
It's on 2 Ezra chapter 5, verse 9.
chapter 9, verse
5, 9, verse 5. It says, for like as all that is made in the world has a beginning and an end, and the end is manifest.
So you're going to see the end clearly. You know when something's at its end. You know, that's all. Let me give me one quick instance. Give me just hold this scripture. Get the 107 and 27 Psalm. Go ahead and bring that Psalms that Matthew up. And start at when the disciples came to verse 3. Go ahead.
I think it's 24 and 3. And as he said upon the Mount of Olives,
And we're going to close out in a second because it's fairly simple. Come on.
and as he said upon the Mount of Olives, the disciples came unto him privately, saying, tell us when shall these things be, and what shall be the sign of thy coming, and of the end of the world,
And what?
and the end of the world.
See? Now when you read that without having an apocrypha, it's just the end of the world. What world? Esau world. Same when you read about, they couldn't take that out. In Romans 9 and Malachi 3. No, Malachi 1. You know what I'm saying? How the Lord hates this man Esau. Then he gives you reason and throughout. But anyway, he's that world. So, like all things that are made in the world, they have a beginning and an end. The end is manifest, man. I mean, it's going to be clear to you when it's ended, man. It's going to be clear to you if this world is really going to end. He's going to give us the way we're going to know. Standard of how we know this. Come on.
And 2 and verse 4. And how shall I answer and said unto them, take heed that no man deceive you.
That's proof. You know what I'm saying? You got to always remember, you know what the scripture says. You know what I'm saying? It ain't about nothing else. It ain't about how you tell somebody and how they may feel in reaction to you telling them. Nonetheless, that don't change what the scripture says. All things have an end, the end is going to be manifest, and you got these signs to how you're going to know. You see what I'm saying? Go ahead, bro. So you have a sure word. You're supposed to be unshakable, unmovable. Come on.
For many shall come in my name, saying, I am Mashiach.
Mm-hmm.
And it shall deceive many.
If people don't do that, God ain't he's holding the Bible and everything. He loves everybody. He don't kill. God don't kill. Devil did that. Go ahead.
And ye shall hear wars and rumors of wars.
Now we can go back. If we go back to the article, that's exactly what's going on. You see what I'm saying? And it said these will be signs of what? The end of the world. We just read who world it is, which was hidden, because it was put in a book called the Apocrypha, which means hidden. And it said that Esau has hidden things. And one of the things in a hidden book, the book known as the Apocrypha, is how Esau is the end of the world. You see what I'm saying? So his world is the world that says the end. And Yahweh himself just said, because he's speaking the words of the Heavenly Father, the man that appoints time. He said out his own mouth that rumors of war will be the sign of the end of Esau's world. Period. That world encapsulates chiefly America. Because it's the sinful kingdom. They don't come down to nothing else. They could do it. Yep, they just ended this. I said, 2 months. What's this, behind sermon? Yeah. Yeah, we got something for y'all, lads. We got something for y'all. Don't worry about it. Go ahead, bro. We can wrap up anyway. You got it. One was the war.
We shall hear of wars and rumors of wars.
Uh-huh.
See that ye be not troubled.
And who primarily gonna hear these wars? If you go back up to the top, who's the audience that this man was talking to for some reason? You see what I'm saying?
Says,
No, the brother of war.
So,
First bulletin. And somebody give me
so the Israeli Prime Minister
Amos 9.
Benjamin Netanyahu defended his attacks on the Gaza Strip to an American audience.
Go figure, America's the same kingdom we're gonna read about real quick. Go ahead and bring that up. Go ahead and grab it.
Amos 9 and 8. Yep. Behold, the eyes of the Lord, thy power are upon the sinful kingdom.
See? Plural. Not plural. Not plural. Singular. Come on.
And I will destroy it off the face of the earth.
Destroy what?
I will destroy it off the face of the earth.
That's America. This is the sinful kingdom. It's just that simple. So this is why this man will be talking to a people who supposedly not even engaged in war and never subjected to engaging in war, which could bring it in for some reason. Why? Because this place is actually the sinful kingdom that's written to be destroyed off the face of the earth. You're not going to suggest something to somebody you can't suggest it to.
The Lord controls the sons of the rest. Things out in his hands.
And for some reason, this is coming from the land of Israel. So y'all just, something ain't lining up, bro. Go back to that Matthew 24. And then, not pray over it. Yeah, we gonna come back. We ain't no video. Yeah. Nah. We probably gonna hit on that.
24:6. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, and the end is not yet.
See? And the end is not yet. But this is a sign of the end. Come on.
For nation shall rise against nation.
More signs. Nations gonna rise against nations, meaning different races, different ethnic groups. You see what I'm saying? So-called, why do you think you're seeing Moabites being attacked? So-called Asian people. I'm standing up for their race and all this. That's it, man. These are the signs of what? The end of the world. Didn't the brothers just read? If you can read that one more time, bro. 2 Ezra 9:5.
Right.
Come on.
2 Ezra chapter 9, verse 5. For like as all that is made in the world at the beginning and an end, and the end is manifest.
The Lord telling you, though, when you see it, you know it, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
2 Ezra chapter 9, verse 40. It says, then shalt thou understand
That's it.
that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee.
He's gonna lay it out to you. That's why I'm saying Habakkuk the 2nd chapter, write the vision, make the plan. You see what I'm saying? There ain't no excuse. That's why I'm saying 2 Thessalonians the 5th chapter. Brother, you have no need that I write unto you. Yourself know. You know what I'm saying? When they shall say peace and safety. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna be destroyed believing every word, man. Believing the serpent, going back to that garden. You know? Because the so-called white man has spread himself like a green bay tree. You see what I'm saying? He recreated the garden all over again, man. You see what I'm saying? That garden was really just a flourishing place. You know, to where the likes of con artists like something that the Lord pretty much compared to, a snake, but it really wasn't a snake. Could even come up. He came up, man. I got you. I seduced you. You know what I'm saying? Everybody. That's why I was in garden. It was flourishing. It wasn't really a garden. You know what I'm saying? It was a flourishing society. You know. I'll be like, well, where did Cain get his wife from? It was other people. Adam is mankind. He had a chosen out of Adam. You know what I'm saying? So it was much deeper than what you read. And he redid the same shit all over again. The serpent came back and he spread himself like a green bay tree. That represents flourishing. That's all the garden is. Growth, prophecy, events, history. Go ahead, bro. There you go.
They shall rise against nations and kingdom against kingdom. There shall be famines and pestilence and earthquakes in diverse places.
What just happened? He said it's going to be what? Famines. That's a lack of something. Deprivation. The gas oil, colonial pipes, which is the supply. They supply over 40% of the gas for the East Coast. There's a pipeline that runs from Georgia through Texas, or through Texas through Georgia, to up the damn East Coast, man. They supply their damn air fuel for like air travel and all that. Then I did a watch on it, but then basically gas for travel, heating, and it was another. The East Coast get half of their gas from this place and it shut down. People were stocking up on gas, man. I couldn't even do the next watch because my internet got throttled, man. Niggas had their back of their trunks loaded up with gas cans on some toilet paper job. All this was happening, man. Just because you ain't paying attention don't mean the end of the world ain't happening. You sleep, shit blowing up. Just because you sleep don't mean stuff ain't blowing up. Just because you sleep don't mean somebody ain't dying. You see what I'm saying? Just because you eating don't mean somebody ain't hungry, man. That's you niggas' problem, man. That's y'all problem. Because you happy out in town with your so-called old lady. You think that means make it last forever, man. Everything's good and peachy and beautiful. Somebody getting their damn brains blew out. You know what I'm saying? It's balance, man. Somewhere somebody getting their brain pushed in, man. Getting their goddamn wig pushed back. You won't have no clue of the Lord's judgment is all in the earth, man. It's everywhere. When you good, somebody's starving. While you ending and slow poking, slacking. While you lacking and slow poking, the end creeping up. You see what I'm saying? Is there any more on that, bro?
It says, all due at the beginning of sorrow.
Ooh. Come on. So that was a famine right there for you. Earthquakes, you get them all the time. And then pestilence. Pandemic still going on. Tokyo just shut down again. They declared a national emergency, a state of emergency again. Again. I ain't talking about the one from 2 weeks ago or a week ago. They just did it like today or yesterday. Go ahead, bro. So what's going on, man? That's it. And then kingdom against kingdom. Palestine, you see what I'm saying? Versus damn Israel. Which is the same dang place. But they got their own little setup and they got their own. So there's a wall in the middle, man, between those people over there, those heathens. And it's a lot of them Palestinians, Jakes. They ain't getting their wigs pushed back for no reason. A lot of them heathens, but a lot of them Jakes. Anyway, You had something, bro?
So,
Whatever you had. I thought you were gonna say something.
oh,
You remember?
oh, you talking about from before?
Yeah. That's all right. That's good. If you don't remember,
I was gonna say it was changed the name of the manifest. Esau's science. He even know it himself. He always talk about what an error is and how it begins and how it ends. Something big happens where it completely demolishes that error. So basically, it's like a roller coaster. That's how they say it. Like a roller coaster. Something happens, and then something causes it to end. Something happens, something causes it to end. And that's like the constant like basically that's basically like the equation of how an error starts and ends.
like an era, like time, you saying?
Like the Jurassic era, the Jurassic era. You know what I'm saying? There's a Oligocene era, something like that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's basically like how they go about it. You know what I'm saying? They say the dinosaurs. It was the big um they say a big meteor hit the earth. That right, and that was the big event that allowed it to end. Something came up again to where, you know what I'm saying, started up, and that's new era. Back again. Next era.
Because his brother can get with that. Ecclesiastes 3 and 16. You know that is? Before. No, there's no end of all the people. It's 4.
In Ecclesiastes 4:16, there is no end of all the people, even of all that have been before them.
So we're not telling you you finna end. We're telling you what you know is gonna come to an end. Is the party gonna last forever? No. You know what I'm saying? We ain't here to tell you. You shut down that. You know, here it is, you go to a party, enjoy it, ball out, whatever you're gonna do. And on the flyer, they got an end time. You know what I'm saying? Why you can't see that with this? It's on the prophecy, that's why. Go ahead, bro.
Okay, so even then, let's say they might have a certain time with the party and the
That's
cops
the
might,
comment, bro. Okay. So I forgot, bro.
I said, but the cops might boom in and shut down the party soon.
Huh.
I was saying like they might have a set time that the party gonna end, but the law might come in and shut the party down soon. That basically like listen, so he's talking about expect the time when he will when things will end for him. Let's say the Lord can come in, you know what I'm saying, any moment because he's not in control of anything. The Lord has control of everything. The Lord can, you know what I'm saying, cut that time in half like that.
We just sitting here doing what? We telling you it's impossible. It makes no sense for you to think this place is not going to end. Like, it's impossible. You see what I'm saying? We're not telling you when it's going to be, but we know that it's here and it's near. And it's going to happen. If you got all the proof, what you hold on.
I got something.
Go ahead, bro.
In Psalms 11:5, it says, Yahweh trieth the righteous, but the wicked and him that loveth violence, his soul hateth. And we know that he's going back to the beginning of the lesson. You know how Esau established his kingdom here on earth here on the backs of the Israelites.
You can have the proof. What?
I got some more of this here.
Go ahead, bro.
Psalms 11:6, it says, Upon the wicked he shall rain snares, fire and brimstone, and horrible tempest.
And that's why he's giving you that message through Yahoo, because that's what's going down right now over there. They shoot rockets. Really, they ain't brought out the big boy stuff this year. Go ahead, bro.
So this shall be the portion of their cup.
Go ahead, bring that up.
Chapter 2 and 12. Woe to him that buildeth a town with blood.
There it is. So that tells you, give me Proverbs 16 and 18. That tells you what? That this place it has to end. It has to be destroyed. When you go into woe. We can get the word for woe. It says, woe unto him that builds a town with blood. This place is built with blood, man. All you've been hearing about is, since I'm trying to push this, push this imagination. Jake even remembering, bring it to mind. The Lord is calling Jake to bring it to mind. call of mine to what the Tuskegee experience. You see what I'm saying? That was a shedding of blood. You see what I'm saying? Oh, it wasn't? I thought they took needles. You get that needle put in your arm at the doctor, don't they put a Band-Aid over it? You see what I'm saying? That's the shedding of blood, regardless. About how much it may be. We gotta go to slavery. We gotta go to how America was established. So-called found. They lied about that. You see what I'm saying? That's what I said. So somebody can only like, I just really want to ask a dude, like, bro, what in your mind would make you think America can't end or won't end? What is it? Like, what is it? Like I said, you cannot have the history, which is these facts that's being brought out right now, and you can't see the perspective, which is the article we got. Netanyahu know that they can easily be what? This place is subject to attack. That's why he suggested it to the American audience. Ain't gonna say the so-called white man. He the so-called white man. He said America know they was damn well. Who's America? They ain't talking about the citizens. You ain't gonna shoot bombs if you attack dudes that work at Lowe's and Staples. And, you know what I'm saying? They talking about the heads over here, man. Esau. For real, for real. The army. Why? Because they're subject, man. This place is ready to be destroyed by nuclear fire, man. The Lord already said he's gonna destroy it. Brothers got something? So yeah, man, that's pretty much that. This place it has an end, you know, and the end is manifest, man. Everything will come to an end. We tell you how it's gonna happen, man. You know, it's gonna get real bad out here. This place is gonna outright be bombed, and then when you people see it, you're gonna be like, man, you know, that's what's gonna happen. So let's still holding Isaiah 44 and 26. Proverbs real quick. Yeah.
You had you had a call for the definition of woe.
Exactly. Come on, bring it up. It's the spirit.
This is the definition for woe. It's great sorrow or distress.
That's it, man. He said these are the beginning of sorrow. What? Rumors of war. So that means the war is going to actually manifest, man. Woe means sorrow. He said these are the beginning of sorrows. These things I'm telling you about that's going to happen, they are the signs of what? The end of Esau's world, the end of America. That's what? Woe. Why? Because this place has been built with blood. It's just that simple, man. Nigga walking down the fucking street forgetting where he at, dog. Used to get lynched here. What are you talking about? You still getting lynched here. You supposed to love your brother as yourself. What's wrong with you? Go ahead, bro.
Proverbs chapter 16, verse 18. Pride goeth before destruction.
Another equation of how we know this place is gonna go down, man. It's been built with blood, and then it's pride. Before a fall, something has to be up. You see what I'm saying? That's what? Sin and pride. That's what? Gonna result in destruction, according to the scriptures. The Lord is not dealing with none of that, man. Go ahead, bro.
Pride goeth before destruction, and haughty spirit before a fall.
You up. So this place is gonna fall, man. Don't they raise the flags up on the poles with the strings? You see what I'm saying? They go up in the air.
In school, when you're back in school, there's flag day, and there's national flag day. You go outside and you watch them raise the flag, and you know, pledge of allegiance. And then you had you worship from the flag.
I pledge allegiance to the flag, to the America, to the republic.
I thought Jay was all Democratic. You talking about to the Republic. You know what I'm saying? This damn family so-called Democrats. You talking about to the Republic. Hey, you can't make it up, bro. So this one's gonna be the story, bro. You know?
It's a one nation under God.
Give me Daniel 5:20 real quick. That's pretty much it, man. Then hold somebody get Habakkuk 2 and 2. Go ahead.
God is Daniel chapter 5, verse 20,
Verse 18.
verse 18. It says, O thou king, the most high God gave Nebuchadnezzar thy father a kingdom and majesty and glory and honor. And for the majesty that he gave him, all people, nations, and languages trembled and feared before him, whom he would slew, whom he would slew, and whom he would be kept alive.
And whom he would, he slew, and whom he would, he kept alive. That's the power that the Lord gave Nebuchadnezzar. Well,
And whom he would, he set up, and whom he would, he put down. But when his heart was lifted up, and his mind hardened in pride,
lifted what?
lifted up,
See that? All
and
the spirit goes before a fall. And it falls, you ain't up. You already down, how you gonna fall? I'm laying down. It's on. You finna fall, bro. Not possible. You know what I'm saying? I'm flying around in jets, building skyscrapers, got construction workers, building. You know how they having a crane and the thing they walk on, like coming out of the building at the top. Niggas standing on cherry pickers. All that shit can fall. They all the way up, man. You Jake's listening to Fat Joe tomorrow, he all the way up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he gonna fall. He set up to fall. Come on.
done. It says, but when his heart was lifted up,
And that's what? That's the end. Because if you fall, you being up has ended. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, bro.
and his mind hardened in pride, he was deposed from his king's throne,
Exposed.
and they took his glory from him.
Yeah, like some trash, man. Threw them away. You know? The damn plastic garbage bag, man. So he ended. Is he still here? No. America's gonna follow the same suit. It's gonna end. Those are the things that brought his end. Signs. The end is manifest. Damn, we proud as hell. Damn, this man, like heart lifted up. He said, get the vaccination or wear a mask forever. Who you think you is, bro? You're not even gonna live forever. So how you gonna sit up here and say that? Ain't you like 80? You know what I'm saying? What are you talking about, bro? No, don't croak. Stay alive. You know what I'm saying? Stay alive. Please stay your ass alive. Lord will keep you alive. You know? I got something real quick. What we still holding? Yep. I'm gonna bring this up. This is somebody gonna have to get that song on second. This yeah, Isaiah 44:26. Anything else besides that? Yeah, kind of. Of course. Everything comes. I'm gonna go ahead and bring this out. This is Sirach 9 and 11. Envy not the glory of a sinner, for thou knowest not what shall be his end. You know what I'm saying? So these people got an end written, man. Now you done heard, damn, I've been really caught up with this man. And you never knew how his end was gonna be. He's gathering to give it to others. He's built all this stuff just for it to be blown off the face of the earth. And he put people in slavery and put himself on the money just to go into slavery. He set up his own laws just to have the Son of God come back and rebuke him and kill him and stomp him out. You see what I'm saying? Put him in under subjection. One more time. It's all right. 9 and 11. Envy not the glory of a sinner, for thou knowest not what shall be his end. That's that, man. You got it, bro. And then I'm gonna read this too. This is verse 12. Delight not in the thing that the ungodly have pleasure in, but remember they shall not go unpunished until their grave. See that? It's like what? Did he do something? Did he put you in slavery? The scriptures have said, you read it one more time. It's all right, 9 and 12. Delight not in the thing that the ungodly have pleasure in. This place that they built off blood, and etc. But remember, and then lies, not remembering the end. It says, but remember, they shall not go unpunished until their grave. They finna get punishment, man. A lot of these damn so-called white people that's like elite right now, they're gonna actually get their judgment in the kingdom. Like they're gonna die in the kingdom of heaven. Hard bondage, man. You see what I'm saying? That's how they're gonna die. Think about it. Jacob Rothschild might not croak until the kingdom of heaven. We get his damn back beat in, you know what I'm saying, with whips. So don't glory in it. You don't never know what their end gonna be. He Lord's Rothschild right now. You know what I'm saying? Meaning Lord Red Child. That's what Roth means. You don't know what his end gonna be. He might get his damn, Howard Shot might cut his goddamn head off, man. You know what I'm saying? King David style, the lion. You see what I'm saying? Go ahead, bro. Give me that, what we got? Habakkuk 2, Isaiah 44, and what else? Give me that.
This is Psalms 107, verse 27. They reel to and fro and stagger like a drunken man, and are at the wit's end.
That's it, man. That's how we know is you people at your end. You drunk. You got all these you literally in an imagination in 2021 when everything is coming to an end. I mean everything. You back and forth. First this your argument, then that's your argument. Now you don't want to argue no more. Then it's like dude on the highways. You see what I'm saying? The Jake on the highway, really to and fro like a drunk at his wit's end, man. Give me that Habakkuk 2.
Habakkuk 2 and 2. And the Lord, Yahweh answered me and said, write the vision, make it plain on the table.
Now, we doing this plain, it's clear, it's easy to see. Come on.
That he may run that read it.
Now, who may run it?
That he may run it that read it.
Yep. Blessed he that readeth it and heareth. See that? Come on.
The vision is yet for the time.
For the what?
For the vision.
The true vision, not the tell-out vision. Come on.
Yet for the time.
See? Like the brother brought out. Come on.
But at the end it shall speak.
At the what? At the what?
At the end.
I thought it was going to end. I thought we were going to put an end. At the what?
At the end.
Come on.
It shall speak.
It shall speak.
And not lie.
But the end is manifest. See that? It's clear. They ain't gonna lie to you. When you see it, that's it. That's it. Alright, so we still hold Isaiah 44. Let's get the video. And we close out on that. You saw any time. That, yeah, it's good. It's all good. Yeah, we're gonna play on there, I think. We're probably gonna play on there. It's gonna take
The U.S. Secretary of State Tony Blinken said that Israel has an extra burden. That Israel, because of its strength and power and dominance, has an extra burden on these question of casualties. The question is whether Israel is meeting its extra burden in responding to these rocket attacks from Hamas.
You certainly are. And I can tell you that there have been many studies by serious military analysts who have compared Israel's actions with that of other Western armies in similar situations fighting radical Islamists, whether it's in Iraq or in Afghanistan or elsewhere. And you know how prolonged those conflicts are, how many casualties are caused. So I think there has to be a measure of fairness. There has to be a measure of reasonableness in projecting this kind of criticism against the Israeli army that is second to none in seeking to minimize civilian casualties while protecting our own civilians. If Hamas would simply move these rockets out of the civilian area, if they move their command posts out of these homes and offices, then there wouldn't be any problem.
Let me ask you, Mr. President.
But the fact is, they're sending thousands of rockets on our cities with a specific purpose of murdering our civilians from these places.
Let me ask you,
What would you do?
let me
If
ask
it
you,
happened to Washington or to New York, you know damn well
Mr.
what you do.
Let me ask
You
you
do
a
it at the very
broader
least.
question. Let me ask you a broader question that was articulated by Senator Bernie Sanders, which is distinct from the clashes over the last week. His argument is that the treatment of the Palestinians is so rough that they are marginalized, demonized in such a fashion that there can never be peace, never be a two-state solution, and that your treatment of the Palestinians outside of this week creates conditions that are always going to lead to this kind of unrest, not just the missile attacks, but the riots you see in cities. What's your response to that?
Well, let's divide it into two. First of all, the Hamas is not attacking us because they're trying to increase the welfare of Palestinians. In fact, they're taking huge sums to build the terror tunnels, which we've been able to neutralize, to have rockets, missiles, and other armaments. They're not building up Gaza. They're doing everything in their power to turn it into a fortified terror camp in order to destroy Israel. And they openly say their goal is to destroy Israel. They're not interested in any kind of coexistence, any kind of the kind of peace, the 4 peace treaties that I've made with Arab countries that are changing the Middle East. They're trying everything in their power to avoid the path of peace and reconciliation. So I think any objective observer understands that Hamas is out to destroy the state of Israel, and they're not a partner. And as far as the citizens of Israel who are Arabs, I've done more than any other prime minister and spent billions and billions of dollars in Israeli shekel, and 5 times more than all the previous governments combined, to ensure that our Israeli Arab citizens, all of them, can be part of the Israeli miracle, the great economic success story. I've invested that because I believe in it. I didn't do it now, and I didn't do it for CBS Face the Nation. I really believe in it. There's been a minority, a violent minority, that has tried to challenge that as well and to kill
Mr. Prime Minister,
innocent people. I won't tolerate that. Neither Arabs killing Israelis or Jews killing Arabs or Arabs killing Jews.
Let me.
I thought I was going to say the statement.
He said it.
He said it? What he said?
What did he say? And I think
He said America?
he said,
They either lying on this quote or they misquoted. He didn't say that shit. That's something else. Look, go back. I read the article said. He said America.
Let me ask you.
What would you do?
Let me ask
If it
you.
happened to Washington or to New York, you know
Mr.
damn well
President,
what you do.
Let me ask
You
you
do it at the very
broader
least.
question. Let me ask you a broader question that was articulated by Senator.
I go ahead and bring that scripture up. So they say you know damn what you know America know damn what they do, man. You see what I'm saying? So American subject to this, man. Go ahead and bring it up, bro.
Right. Isaiah chapter 44, verse 26. That confirmeth the word of his servant, and performeth the counsel of his messengers, that said to Jerusalem, Thou shalt be inhabited, and to the cities of Judah ye shall be built, I will raise up the decayed places thereof.
And I gotta show you what, that place gotta end then. You see what I'm saying? Israel gotta end in order for him to build us up. They gotta come out of there, man, which is why that's happening. But what's also going to be confirmed about the world, that America is subject to end it. It's going to end. It will end. And its signs is here to manifest. With that, we're going to close out. All praise and glory to the Father, and the Son, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Baruch Hu,